Hi, I'm Gilda, the new addition to EckhartYoga.com, and join me for a short Budokon demonstration. Let's start right away in tabletop in a strong 4-point base, placing your hands underneath the shoulders, your knees underneath the hips, and finding this protraction of the shoulder blades, the thing we call Cobra hood in Budokon yoga. So think of pressing the middle of your shoulder blades against an invisible hand, so doming the upper back. And then open up the collarbones, look forward, sustain this doming action in between the shoulder blades, and step back into plank. Keeping the Cobra hood, shifting forward a little bit and backward. Drawing your front ribs into the back ribs, your belly in and up, and then stay in plank. Chin to chest, Cobra hood is rising. You're drawing your belly in toward the spine and transitioning into downward facing dog. The moment you arrive, elevate your heels, chin to chest, come forward until your shoulders arrive over the wrists, and then allow your pelvis to become heavy, arriving in a free floating downward facing dog. You can move from side to side, therefore we call it free floating downward facing dog. Still on the toes, still warming up. Come back to center, chin to chest, Cobra hood engages, press the floor waist strongly, and transition all the way back into down dog. One more time, elevate the heels, chin to chest. You're rounding, coming into plank this time. Sustain plank, roll over the toes, bend your elbows, chaturanga arms, coming into low push-up. From low push-up, all the way down to the floor, onto your belly, and then place your hands close to the ribs, move your knees closer to the midline, uncurl the toes, do this little tilt of the pelvis to initiate the Cobra Roll. So, Cobra Roll takes you into upward facing dog, lifting the thighs, chin to chest, feel yourself pressing the ground away, strong press, and then flip the feet, and you arrive back in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, bend your knees, look forward. For the next transition, a hop into Malasana Squat. You arrive in Malasana, you place the hands together in front of your heart space, and you can move a little bit from side to side, opening up the inner thighs, and then place your fingertips on the floor, heel to toe the feet together, resting the belly on the thighs, forward fold, transitioning into half forward fold with a wave-like motion here. So do a few rounds, warming up the spine. And the moment you arrive in your forward fold, keep your knees bent, tailbone toward the navel, navel to spine, chin to chest. And you coming up vertebra by vertebra until your shoulders are over the hips, and then raise your arms up and overhead, finding a little bit of a back bending action here. Strong legs as you send the chest up and the head back. And then open up the arms right away. Swan dive forward, taking a hold of the back of your legs for a deeper forward fold. Position your hands on the floor in front of your feet. Send your chest forward and shoot the legs back, transitioning into Chaturanga Dandasana, low push-up. And from low push-up all the way down to the belly, Cobra Roll begins. Finding upward facing dog. And then protraction of the shoulder blades, strong shoulder girdle press, leading you into downward facing dog. And you sustain downward facing dog. And if you like that take my next class on Eckhart Yoga for an introduction to Budokon Yoga. See you there, eckhartyoga.com.